Chaos Theory, The Butterfly Effect. Two childhoods, the chain of events. Two boys are born in the same New York hospital on the same day in 1995. One receives love, structure, and guidance. The other receives neglect, abuse, and emotional abandonment. At age 10, one excels in school, while the other gets suspended. At 15, one gets a scholarship, while the other joins a gang. At 25, one becomes a teacher who saves struggling kids, while the other becomes a drug dealer who destroys families. At 35, one has mentored hundreds of children into success, while the other sits in prison for murder, his actions having destroyed dozens of lives. Two boys, same city, same year, two completely different educations, two opposite butterfly effects. Child A, age 5, Brooklyn, New York, 2000. Michael Thompson sits at the kitchen table with his mom, Sarah, 32, an elementary school teacher. She's helping him with his alphabet, M-I-C-H-E-L. That's you, baby. You spelled your own name. She hugs him tight. His dad, James, 34, a firefighter, comes home from his shift. How's my little man? He lifts Michael up, spinning him around. Laughter fills the apartment. At bedtime, Sarah reads him a story. I love you, Michael. You're going to do amazing things. Michael falls asleep feeling safe, loved, valued. His brain is wiring itself for connection, trust, resilience. Child B, age 5, Bronx, New York, 2000. Dylan Rodriguez sits alone in a dark apartment. His mom, Michelle, 28, is passed out on the couch, empty vodka bottles scattered around. She's been unemployed for 2 years, drowning in depression and addiction. His dad, gone, left when Dylan was 2, never came back. Dylan is hungry. He opens the fridge, nothing but expired milk and ketchup. He eats stale crackers from the counter. No one reads to him. No one hugs him. No one tells him he matters. He falls asleep on the floor, cold and scared. His brain is wiring itself for survival, distrust, fear. Child A, age 10, Brooklyn, New York, 2005. Michael is thriving at PS 321, straight A's, teacher's favorite. He's curious, asks questions, loves science. His parents attend every parent-teacher conference. They limit TV time, encourage reading, take him to museums on weekends. When he struggles with math, his dad sits with him for hours until he gets it. You're smart, Michael. Don't ever doubt that. Michael believes him. He joins the school robotics club, wins a citywide competition. His confidence soars. He dreams of becoming an engineer. Child B, age 10, Bronx, New York, 2005. Dylan is failing at PS 55, D's and F's. He can barely read. No one helps him with homework because no one's home. His mom's addiction got worse. She brings random men to the apartment. Some are violent. Dylan hears screaming, breaking glass. He's terrified. At school, he's angry, disruptive. Punches a kid who made fun of his torn clothes. Gets suspended for a week. No one comes to pick him up. The principal calls his mom. No answer. Dylan walks home alone, feeling like garbage, like he doesn't matter, like he's broken. Child A, age 15, Brooklyn, New York, 2010. Michael's a sophomore at Brooklyn Tech, one of NYC's top high schools. He's captain of the debate team, 3.9 GPA. His parents are his biggest cheerleaders. When he feels overwhelmed, they remind him, it's okay to struggle. We're here for you. He applies for a scholarship to a summer engineering program at MIT, gets accepted. His parents cry tears of joy. We're so proud of you, son. Michael knows he's loved unconditionally. That foundation gives him the courage to dream big, to take risks, to believe in himself. Child B, age 15, Bronx, New York, 2010. Dylan dropped out of high school last month. Didn't see the point. No one cared anyway. His mom overdosed 6 months ago. He found her body. Now he lives with his aunt, but she barely tolerates him. You're just like your mother, worthless. Dylan spends his time on the streets, falls in with the Latin Kings, a local gang. They're the first people who ever made him feel like he belonged, like he mattered. They give him purpose, structure, family. They also give him a gun. You're one of us now, Dylan. Ride or die. Child A, age 25, Brooklyn, New York, 2020. Michael just finished his master's in education at Columbia. He's now a middle school science teacher at a struggling school in Bed-Stuy. He sees kids like Dylan every day, angry, hurt, neglected. But he doesn't give up on them. He stays late to tutor. He listens. He tells them, "You matter. You're capable of amazing things." One student, Marcus, 13, was failing and violent. Michael worked with him for a year. Now Marcus is thriving, dreaming of college. Michael's impact ripples outward. 20 kids this year, hundreds over a career. Futures saved. Families transformed. Child B, age 25, Bronx, New York, 2020. Dylan's deep in the drug game now, dealing heroin and fentanyl on Hunts Point. He's made money, sure, but he's also destroyed lives. 13-year-old kids addicted because of him, families torn apart. 3 people overdosed on his product last year. 1 died, a mom of 2. Dylan feels nothing anymore. He's numb. Violence is routine. Last month, a rival dealer disrespected him. Dylan shot him in broad daylight. The guy survived, barely. But Dylan doesn't care. This is all he knows. This is what he became. A product of neglect. A weapon of destruction. Child A, age 35, Brooklyn, New York, 2030. Michael is now principal of his school. Under his leadership, graduation rates went from 60% to 89%. He's mentored over 300 students. 15 became teachers themselves, inspired by him. 40 went to college first in their families. He started a nonprofit that provides free tutoring to at-risk kids. His impact is exponential. Every kid he saves goes on to save others. Every life he touches ripples outward. His parents, now in their 60s, visit his school. They see walls covered with thank you letters from students. Sarah cries, "You became exactly who we knew you'd be." Michael hugs her. "Because of you, Mom. Because you loved me." Child B, age 35, Rikers Island, New York, 2030. Dylan's in prison, 25 to life. Last year, a drug deal went bad. He shot and killed a 19-year-old kid, someone's son, someone's brother. The kid was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Dylan showed no remorse at trial. The judge called him a menace to society. Now he sits in a cell, alone, angry, empty. He thinks about his life. The mom who never loved him, the teachers who gave up on him, the system that failed him. But mostly, he thinks about that 19-year-old's face, the life he took, the dozens of families he destroyed with his drugs, the kids he recruited into the gang who are now dead or locked up. His butterfly effect is pure devastation. And it all started because no one loved him when he was 5 years old. Butterfly effect. Child A, loved at 5, supported at 10, encouraged at 15, educated at 25, leading at 35. Result, 300 plus lives directly saved, thousands indirectly impacted. Generational change. Child B, neglected at 5, abandoned at 10, recruited at 15, destroying at 25, imprisoned at 35. Result, 50 plus lives directly destroyed, hundreds indirectly damaged. Generational trauma. 2 boys, same hospital, same city, same year. One received love, one received nothing. One became a builder, one became a destroyer. The difference. 5 years of childhood, 5 years of love, or 5 years of neglect. Everything that follows is just the echo. This is chaos. This is the butterfly effect. This is why childhood matters.